Peris Bitutu Onsarigo. I come from Bomachoge-Borabu constituency in Kisii County. I was born in one of the remote areas within Bomachoge-Borabu where the girl child was not regarded as to have value in society. Good luck, I was taken to school by my dad, although the environment was violent. But since he was an elder of the church, he insisted to take me to a boarding school. It's because of the education that I got made me to be where I am now. I have a master's in organizational development from USIU, Africa, and a bachelor degree from Kenyatta University. I have a lot of experience because I've been a civil service servant for more than 25 years, both international and county government. I have an expertise in leadership and governance, and I've also done a lot of community work. Being a board member of several schools in Kisii County, and latest I was the board director in Kenyatta National Hospital, which is a reputable organization in Kenya, and it is one of the parastatals that are regarded highly in the government of Kenya. I have also been a member of some NGO boards, both locally and internationally. I'm also a member, even now, of bodies. One of them is Women on Network. I'm a member. I'm also a member of corporate governance, and I'm also a member of public service partnership, among other bodies that I'm a member. I feel that I've done enough in international government in serving the government of Kenya. I should go back to my community and give it back as a woman rep. I feel that I have a responsibility to give back to community. And one way I can do is to go and serve people who are vulnerable in our community. If I take you back to my background, where I grew up in a family of dominant girls with only 2 boys. And nobody was regarding girls at that time because it was back in 1980s. I went to school that made me to be what I am, and the school made me to transform my community and also my family. I feel that if I get the position of women rep, I can help the girls also who come from such a backgrounds, so that to get the education and take them places. And that education can make them transform their families and also their community. My future constituency, which is Kisii County, before I tell you what they expect from me, let me take you back. That is, the poverty rate in Kisii now is growing. And one of the things that I want to do is to reduce the poverty. I may not eradicate it fully, but I'll reduce it. And one of the ways that I'll reduce the poverty is to empower the youths and the women. Once the youths are empowered and women are empowered, then we can reduce the poverty. As you know, from wherever you come from, I don't know what is your background, is that women are the backbone of this country and also for the community. So once I empower the women in Kisii, I know that I've reduced the poverty to a certain percentage. The activities I'm planning to do to reduce the poverty in Kisii is I'll give the seed fund for women so that they can create circles where they can pour money at a subsidized interest, because the interest rates now, they are very high and the women might not afford. So that is one of my first initiatives that I want to do. And I'll put those seed funds across the 9 constituencies in Kisii County, where women will run them, and the composition might also include people with disability, youths, and also the widows. With the youths, I'll also empower them by creating the same seed fund. In addition, I'll get partners for them who will support them in the activities that they may be willing to do. And that way, we'll help these youths to get jobs, which will help them to be self-sustaining. And I even connect them with the partners that I know that they may get jobs beyond Kenya. There is also a serious issue in Kisii now that we are struggling with, which is also an issue nationally, and that one is about mental health. Mental health has become a very serious issue nowadays, that people are committing a lot of suicides. You can't finish a day without getting a case of a young man or committing suicide, or someone killing the whole family, or people drowning themselves to the rivers. And that is an issue that we can't ignore as a community. In the issue of mental health, I'm going to partner with some corporates and some partners that I know. We create 9 counseling centers in the 9 sub-counties, where young boys, young girls will be counseled, mothers who have challenges, widows and widowers, and that way we will now help families. Because one of the roles of a woman rep is to have stable families, is to take care of the families as a mother. That is why I'm called Mama County. I have to know how families are living. I have to make the families be healthy. And that is why I feel that I have an obligation of putting those counseling centers where people can get hope and they can be counseled that there is life beyond the challenges that they are facing. And also we have a living God who wants us to live. I'll also look on the issue of health in terms of helping the mother and child. Because nowadays, when I did my research, I've realized that nobody is bothered about reproductive health, which is a very sensitive issue in the society. Nowadays, mothers don't know, no one is bothered to train them how they are supposed to take care of their babies. We have issues of malnutrition. It's not that we don't have food, it's because people have no knowledge. So part of the things that I'll do in those counseling centers is to put, people will be training young mothers on how they are supposed to take care of their babies, and also how they should take care of themselves during pregnancy. And that one can help us to reduce below 5 deaths. That is what we call we reduce the mortality rates in Kisii. And that is part of my responsibility as a mother of the county. The issue of water. If you come to Kisii, most of the market centers don't have water. And you know, this is a period of COVID. So the mothers who are selling in the markets don't have water to wash their hands. Even toilets where they can go. So those are some of the initiatives that I have to make as Mama County, so that the mothers in the markets can also be comfortable. People living with disability have a very serious challenge in Kisii. If you come there, you will be surprised that the people living with disability are forgotten. For example, if you go to the marketplaces, we don't have disability-friendly toilets. And people ask themselves, where do they go? And that's a simple thing that I need to do, because I should care of the people who are vulnerable. Go to schools, check our schools. They don't have disability-friendly toilets. And those are some of the initiatives that I should take, so that because they also need to enjoy in society. There are some other things that I'll do, but those are some of the few that I've told you, among the others. Me as Mama County, I believe in cooperation. I believe that you cannot develop or do anything alone. You need partners to cooperate with, both locally and internationally. And for now, I've started making inroads with some partners who will be willing to support us, Kisii County. I also believe in integrity, because this country has been invaded by the virus of corruption. And the only way you can make your account move is by eradicating corruption. And you must be an integrity person to do that. That's why I told you that I'm a member of corporate governance. Corporate governance deals with integrity issues. It trains people on integrity. And myself, I believe in that because I'm also a Christian. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. So integrity is very core. I also believe in service because that's what I've lived in. I told you I've served this government for more than 25 years. So service to the people is very, very important. And remember, I told you I want to give back to my community. And the only way I can give back is to do the service for them. And that's why I want this seat seriously, so that I may give back to my community in Kisii. I also believe in listening. You have to, if you are a leader, you have to be a good listener. You must listen to the needs of your people. What do people want? Then when you work together, the projects or whatever you do, you are partners together. It becomes theirs. You don't impose anything on them. So you have to listen. You have to be a good listener. Then meet the needs of the people. Then work with them together. I need people to support me and partner with me in the campaign. For the people of Kisii County, I know they have registered as fathers, and those who have not registered, I request them to register so they may vote for me. That's very good partnering. I'm also requesting that they work with me in this journey so that they support me as young people, as old men, as women, so that we may advocate for this agenda, that the good agenda I have for the people of Kisii County. And also, talk to your neighbor, talk to your brother, talk to your mother, that we have Mama County here who has a good vision for Kisii County. Then we'll get the votes. For other partners who are out of Kisii, I'll need that you support me. On terms, you cooperate with me in several other issues because you know the campaign is very expensive. I urge you to support. There are several organizations that believe in women, who believe in women leadership. And I urge them to support me because alone, I can't make it. I must get partners, we work with them, and once we work, I'm sure we are going to succeed. My vote is your vote. My win is your win because I will not let you down.